How has working with Hubdrive or partnering with Hubdrive benefited your organization?
The HR solution opens doors to direct customers. And previously we were primarily partner to partner, and we had wanted to move into that direction as well.
It's given us the bit that was missing from all the other workloads to support a business.
We are Hubdrive. Our vision is to empower people and organizations in HR management.
Hi, Jason Fellows here from Hubdrive. Today I'm super excited because I'm joined by our long-term partner, Cloud2020. I think we've been partners for what feels like 100 years, but super exciting. I'm joined with Wendy and Ian, and if you could please introduce yourselves.
Thanks, Jason. It's great to be here. I'm Wendy Clifford from Cloud2020. I'm here with the CEO of Cloud2020, Ian Bourne.
Yeah, thank you, Wendy. And Jason, great to be here with you and to meet your fantastic team here. And yeah, my name's Ian Bourne and I'm proud to run Cloud2020.
So if I remember right, we met at Inspire, right?
We did.
In Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell the story a little bit? Vegas is always a little shady, right?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I certainly can, Jason. We were very keen to meet with you because we were looking for a solution. I'm sure we'll come on to that a bit later. And Inspire was the perfect opportunity to meet up. You were going to be there, we were going to be there, and that's where we met. I'm sure you remember where we met, Wendy?
I do. It was the Blues Bar, but at breakfast.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah. So it's safe to be at a blues bar for breakfast, right? For the audience, it was strictly business. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very
Correct.
good.
But it was a great, I think, a meeting of minds. I think right from the start, we got this sense that we would have a culture fit, really, with Hubdrive. And that, when you're choosing partners and people to partner with, that's really important.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Critical.
Absolutely. Cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just really wanted to reinforce what Wendy was saying. We knew we wanted to meet you because of the platform, but when we met you, we knew we could work together. And that's the important thing. And I've been asked since what makes a good partner, and that is the critical bit. I'm not sure quite how you define that, but it works from day one, and it's just got stronger and stronger as our partnership's developed.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, right, I really don't consider you guys partners because we've since that Inspire, right, the last face-to-face Inspire that we attended together, we've met with each other once a week since then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And really we've become more friends than just partners. The partner side of it is awesome, successful, working really well, but I think a good partnership has to have a trust basis, right?
It does. And I think our sense of it as a business is that you're there there are people behind the product.
Yeah.
And there are people behind the technology, because in the end, this is a product that's dealing with people as well. So that's really important. We know that our dev team understand each other. You know, that our sales and marketing respect each other, use the same collateral. Yeah. You know, we've really valued the kind of training that we've got from you as well to get some input into your ways of seeing things, your ways of seeing the way that sales go through. Sure. That's been really useful, and it's been part of our own development, I think, at Cloud2020 too.
Absolutely. Can I just pick up on that word you mentioned, trust? That for me is critical.
Yeah.
You know, we know that when we've got a challenge with a customer, we can pick a call up with your guys, and they know when we need them, and they'll respond.
Yes.
And that is that you can't equate for that. That's fantastic. But also, we trust in the product. The product works. You know, and that's let's be honest, that's fairly critical as well.
Yeah, I would say that's really critical. Yeah.
But alongside that, also we know, and we've witnessed it again today. We know that you guys are putting a lot of time and effort into the continuous update and development of your product. It's never getting dusty. You've got some great ideas, and we just see it moving on time and time again.
Cool. That's a really great compliment. I appreciate that.
Yeah, can I add to that? I think
sure.
there's a sense too that development is not just scattergun. So it's not going in every direction all the time. So it's actually considered. and it's appropriate, and that means that we can onboard our own team with any changes and developments in a way that actually fits with our own timescale as well. Because so there's a sense of pacing around the partnership that's really, really useful for us and really valuable.
You came to us at Hubdrive to partner for a reason.
We wanted an HR solution that would work across our client base. And we've got a pretty broad client base, but we're not fundamentally in the enterprise arena, we're in the other bit, okay? So we needed something that was practical, that worked, that was end for end, and that would fit into that market. And Hubdrive's right there. I mean, seriously, it is right there. And again, building on Wendy's point about your development work and what have you, the more your development work comes out, the closer the fit is to just about all our customers. So that's what we're looking for. We came to you, we talked it through, and you reinforced what we knew about you from going to your website and checking out your material and all that kind of good stuff. It did what we needed it to do and what you said it does. So that, again, was A, a perfect match, and B, again, that trust about what you said it could do, it does. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Cool. No, thanks. Wendy, I know that you spend a lot of time with your customer base, right? Yeah. Doing the pre-sales, doing the qualification things. How have we, as a partner, been able to enable you to just go ahead and run with it with the potential customers that you're facing?
The main areas I'd say Hubdrive have been really helpful is in terms of their openness and the collateral that they provide for us. The e-learning platform, I've definitely taken advantage of that to just get to grips with some of the language around particularly time and attendance. Sure. I found that quite difficult because I've never worked in a factory and I've never worked for a business that's had a factory. But I think now I've got to grips with that, and that's because of the kind of training and the availability of materials from Hubdrive. And then, of course, you have been very generous with your time.
Okay, well, I appreciate that comment. Yeah, I mean, our strategy overall is to scale by partnering with companies like Cloud2020. And so we would much rather prefer, to be honest, to enable you guys, right? That's real scaling. I mean, we've got customers in 36 different countries, and we have one office in Würzburg, Germany. But we've got partners around the world, much like you, that really do a lot of the heavy lifting, right? So that's really helpful.
Can I add to that? I think the provision of a trial platform, a demo platform, is absolute gold dust. Okay, so you guys provide us with that platform where we can go in and demonstrate the three key personas in an HR environment with live data. Now we've got other platforms, and the nightmare to maintain valid data, I can't tell you how difficult that is. But I can get called in to present your product at a moment's notice. I can log in, and I know with confidence there's a platform there ready waiting for me with data that I can do some brilliant presentations on. I can't tell you how important that is to us.
No, I'd agree.
Yeah. The slight challenge of that is the customers then want to go in there. And I always try to encourage them to go in there with one of us. Because obviously they want to learn the training, they may get frustrated by not being able to achieve something. But if we can, and they see that then when we talk that through with them. And then but also of course the advantage is if we go in with them, effectively we're still in sales mode. We're still talking about what this amazing platform can do for them and how it can really combat some of the challenges they've got managing their teams.
Perfect. Cool. Thanks. How has partnering with Hubdrive helped your business or moved your business forward?
Yeah, really good question actually, Jason. And surprisingly, really, we came to you because we wanted to fill that gap. You know, we can stand up customer service and sales and marketing and projects and finance, what have you, but we need to address the HR, the people bit for a business. Okay, that's the bit we wanted, and particularly to the sort of businesses that we deal with, and that's where Hubdrive fitted. But interestingly, what it's done now is opened up a whole opportunity for us to actually go in with HR and use that as a springboard into the other workloads.
Okay, so just so I understand that,
Yeah,
you came in hoping to fill a gap,
yeah,
and it's done just the opposite.
Correct.
And opened up a whole new market or route to market by
Yeah.
leading with HR as opposed to HR just filling a gap
Correct.
in your portfolio. Okay.
Fundamentally, everyone needs HR.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd agree, and I guess to add to that, we had we made a decision really to leverage our direct customer base,
Okay.
because all of the sales, the customer service, field service, those kinds of things, predominantly came to us through the partner-to-partner channel, which is great, but it doesn't give you that licensing input. It doesn't build that for your business. So we knew that we wanted to actually build that side too. So the HR management solution allows us to build that direct customer, and then also, because it's opening doors for us, it allows us to go in with to land and expand with that customer.
So really to scale what you were trying to do. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Whenever we get a general inquiry about something to do with Dynamics or the Power Platform, we craft in a look at HR because it's just so easy.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh, and by the way, this is HR. Have you got one? No, we haven't. Well, this we have. So it's just great to have that even in the background, even if that's not been the inquiry.
Sure.
I think it also fits alongside this whole kind of the Catalyst training that we did with Microsoft. Yeah. So this whole idea that you're not just selling a product and a technology, you're actually enabling a business platform that will enable business growth for your customer. Sure. So having HR as that positioning that, it actually is part of that whole kind of Catalyst workshop. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in the future? How many more people are you going to take on? How are you going to manage them? Well, actually, now there's a tool for that too.
Sure.
I think if you think that we know in our business how difficult it is to find good talent these days.
Yeah.
Finding, attracting, onboarding, managing good talent is absolutely critical to your business, to maintaining it and growing it. Yeah. And that also is a strategic issue for all our customers. So again, it's just such an easy conversation to craft into any sales pitch.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so it's no secret that we're both Microsoft partners, right? Yeah. So we've partnered with Microsoft. We made that strategic decision, both Cloud2020 and Hubdrive. And super funny story is I have a routine call with the inside sales team for Germany, Austria, and Switzerland once per month. And I had a call with one of my contacts there, and he said, hey, Jason, you guys did a great demonstration of your product to the whole inside sales team. And I was like, we did? Normally that's something I would do, right? As the manager of relationship between us and Microsoft. And I said, hey, who was it that did this? And he scratched his head for a minute over Teams and basically said, it was Ian and Wendy. And I thought to myself, okay, so Ian and Wendy are giving presentations to Microsoft, trying to push this product, with the sales teams. And I thought to myself, that's pretty cool, right? Because it's challenging sometimes to get in with the inside sales team. So how has our partnership potentially opened maybe a stronger relationship for you guys between Microsoft and Cloud2020?
Yeah, sure. Well, let's be honest. What's Microsoft's goal in that whole business? It's to sell licenses. And that's exactly what we did for them. We gave them an opportunity to sell more licenses. So, our relationship with Microsoft in that respect is enabling them to sell more Dynamics and or Power Platform licensing. The fact that we enabled it through your licensing added on to that, they're delighted about, to be frank. And also for them, as we've already discussed, getting in the door, getting across the threshold of a conversation with a customer using HR they find easy. Yeah. They also find easy. If they hear any bells ringing around people, have you got an HR platform? No. Talk to our colleagues at Cloud2020. So they just saw it as a great opportunity to, again, for them to open up another avenue into, certainly into the market that we address.
Yeah. And of course, that benefits both of us as partners, right? I mean, For sure, we want to collaborate, co-sell with Microsoft, all of those things.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's really, really cool, because it was interesting because he gave you a huge compliment. He said, hey, I don't know why we didn't do a demo before. Now I completely understand your product offering. And I said, okay, I need to make sure I go back to Wendy and Ian and say, thanks for doing my job for me, right? That was awesome.
Yeah, but let's be frank though, we couldn't do a demo like that unless we believe passionately in the product.
True.
And therefore it's easy. The difficulty we have is keeping a demo down to something that's manageable.
Yeah.
You know, because as you know, I can talk for 5 minutes to 5 hours and not even draw breath. So
Yeah.
You've got such a breadth of a product here that sometimes focusing those demos on what needs to be shown can be quite difficult.
I know you guys really believe in our concept of this HR toolbox for Dynamics, right? And not only combining things from Microsoft, as you mentioned, the platform being key, IP from us, IP from you guys, because you guys are an ISV as well that also could play a part in the toolbox. How has that been received by the customers?
Can we start?
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's that ability again to listen to a customer, hear all their challenges, and go. Then it's our job then to reflect back to them and go, "We've got the answer to this. What you need is Hubdrive with a bit of this, bit of that, bit of that application over there. We will take. It's our job to bring it all together seamlessly and deliver to you." And that's what it gives us the ability to do. You know, I often, when I talk about HR, I talk about opening the toy box. So I say, well, look, so no one toolkit, but I use the term toy box. I'm going to go in now, open the toy box to show you what's inside. We're not going to play with all the toys. We're going to play with the ones that mean something to you, that are going to make you happy. But be able to extend what your platform does by working with other partners is phenomenal. So, you know, and as you say, the solutions that we have, or we are going to bring alongside into that toolbox that we hope to share with other partners as well.
Sure. Yeah. The real partner to partner play.
Absolutely.
Finding what's best for the customer and solving their problems, pain points, making their improvements.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
That's perfect. Yeah. Ideal.
Jason, you know, we've explained why we like working with you, why we love your product, how well it's worked for us and developed our business. Why work with Cloud2020?
That's easy. That's super, super easy. The two people that I have standing here with me are the key reason that we work with Cloud2020. I trust you guys. My whole team trusts you guys. And we know that we can rely on you. Because a partnership, of course, the customer is key. But having that synergy between two organizations that don't have the same business model, but adapting to meet each other, and that compromise to be good partners is irreplaceable. The other side of it is the dependability. I know that if I call Ian, I call Wendy, I call Ethan, anybody from Cloud2020 and say, I have an important customer, can you help me? You're going to say yes. Yeah. Money, revenue aside, it's the fact that you're willing, right? And I know we've given you some leads that have been challenging to chase down, right?
Yeah.
But you never complained about it and you were thankful. Not every partner's like that.
No. I think that reinforces me that a partnership's a two-way street.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mutual respect and trust. It's like any relationship. Without those things, you can't really grow and work together.
If you're not working together, you're working against each other. And that's a challenge.
Hubdrive, together with Microsoft and Dynamics partners, empower customers worldwide in HR management. Don't hesitate to contact our sales team if you have a current opportunity, or email our partner management team to inquire about a partnership.